Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's the RC Genius. Today I've got a video that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm finally doing it now. You can probably tell what it is by the title of the video, but today I'm doing an RC collection video. So, basically, I will be showing you all the physical RC vehicles that I own. So anything that's in my RC shop that's controlled by a remote control, I will be showing you today. So, before I start this video, I also want you to leave a comment down below if you would like to see me doing a shop tour video where I show you the parts that I keep in the shop and the tools that I use and all that stuff, literally everything besides the RCs. But today I'm showing you all my RC stuff. So, I'm going to start small, and so I'm going to start on kind of the more indoor part, and also the much smaller scale, which would be helicopters. So the first one I'll show you, I've got the Dramada Kodo HD. That one I've got a review of on my channel. I think that's my first video, actually. So really nice little camera drone. I do use it a lot. In fact, I've used it so much, one of the little propeller, one of the blade guards actually broke off. But I'm going to set that off to the side. This is another little indoor helicopter. These were what I first started on in the RC hobby. And this one isn't really working anymore, but it does, I think it still turns on. Yeah, it still turns on, but it doesn't quite, I think the remote doesn't work. But I still have it, and I'm working on it. I'm going to try to get it up and running. Now, these next two were a set. These two are just some military helicopters, and these ones are kind of cool. They're actually infrared lasers on the front, so they can actually shoot at each other. There's a button on the remote. Now, both of these do work, however, they don't fly because there's something wrong with the motors or something. I don't know. They won't really hold charge in the battery, but I do still have them, and I'm hoping that maybe I'll get those up and running again. And then another one, kind of more on the funny side. This is just one of those little heli balls I got a while, probably 3 years ago. And this still works, actually. And then my last little helicopter is, this is a Pilot brand, I think. Yeah, on the propellers it says Pilot brand. And it's the Tempest 2. And this one is a little bit more on the professional side, but it's not completely on the professional side. It doesn't have the rear propeller, but it does still work. So there's that. I'm going to move that stuff off to the side. And one last thing that I'll show you before I get on to more of the interesting things. I'm going to move the camera back a little bit. Still on the aerial, kind of the air squad here, I've got my airfield P-51 Mustang. So there's that, and I'm still waiting for a chance to get this thing in the air. But it does work. It's perfectly functioning. I do have a video of how to set up the flaps on it, so go ahead and check that out if you're trying to figure out how to do that on your airplane. Now the next vehicle in my shop is not mine, but it's been featured in a few of my videos. It is my brother's Traxxas Slash, right there. So this is the Robbie Gordon Speed Energy Slash, and two-wheel drive truck. Works really well. It's in really good. If it works fine. There's a few issues with it as far as, you know, it needs new tires and the body's all cracked up and broken, and he's gonna need a new motor at some point. But it does work, and it's a great vehicle. And I think my last video is tuning this truck up, tuning it up. And the only thing that's not stock on this truck, besides the battery, he runs a 4,500 milliamp hour battery on it. But besides that, he's got aluminum caster blocks in the front, and that's really the only thing that's not stock on this truck. So there's that. Next up is my vehicles now. I'm going to bring the camera a little closer here. This is my Traxxas Monster Energy truck. Limited edition truck. You cannot find this really anywhere, maybe very rarely on eBay. But really, it works perfectly fine. Body's a little bit scratched up. I do have the inside lined with duct tape so it doesn't crack. And it does work, but it's kind of scratched up. And this truck, the things that are not stock on it are the shocks. These are Proline aluminum shocks, and also I've got some RPM front and rear A-arms on this truck. So there's that. And also I've got some new tires on it, but I kept the same rims. So there's that truck. Next one is my Traxxas Gravedigger. This truck is, again, really good working condition. This one's got really good tires on it right now. I've got custom painted rims on this one. I painted those rims. Body is in really good condition. There's really not many scratches on it, and the only thing that's not stock on it are these are Helion Select big bore shocks, and also aluminum big bore shocks. And then also I've got the the RPM A-arms on this truck as well, just like the Monster Energy does. So I'm going to move that to the side. Next one. This is my Traxxas Son of a Digger, but it's actually a Scully truck. This truck I bought it as a Scully, and then I put the Son of a Digger body on it. So this truck is going to need some new tires soon. So I'm going to have to do that. Again, custom painted rims. Body is in really good condition. And also fully aluminum Integy shocks, Integy front and rear A-arms, and skid plates. And also I've got Traxxas caster blocks on this one. So this one's really decked out in aluminum and really strong. So there's that one. Here's my last monster truck. This is my Traxxas Max D. This one, again, really good body, in pretty good condition as well. Not very scratched up. And good tires, custom painted rims again. And then this one I've got, these are Helion full aluminum shocks, Integy front and rear skid plates and A-arms. And also I've got the Traxxas caster blocks in the front that are aluminum. So that's my last monster truck. And then my last vehicle in the shop is my Vitara V100 Ford Mustang drift car. Now this is a drift car, but it's got rubber tires on it right now. And I'll pop the body off. Here we go. So it's really mostly body. The body is a lot bigger than the car itself. But this car is completely stock other than the battery. I run a 3,000 milliamp hour battery instead of an 1,800 that it came with. But yeah, so there's that. So that's my collection. I know it's not a big collection compared to a lot of other YouTubers, but it's pretty decent sized. I've got five on-road vehicles that I have, several helicopters, a plane, and then my brother's got a truck himself. So quite a bit in the shop, and I hope this video wasn't too long. I don't think it's really going to be that much. We're approaching 11 minutes, I think. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and also let me know if you want to see a shop tour video, and I will maybe make a shop tour video of my parts and all that stuff. So please like and subscribe, and also share my videos so that way the rest of the public can see them. And I'll see you next time on the RC Genius.